There's several things in the news right now where people that have a sense of entitlement, they feel like they are due something, are, quote, having their say. Obviously, the Occupy Wall Street folks fall into that category. The same group of folks are the ones that are saying, if I work at McDonald's, I'm due $15 an hour, and we're going to do a fast food strike. The wealth equality movement has at its core a entitlement mentality, because I'm entitled to have the same level of wealth as you. You're not special. You've not worked harder. You're not smarter. You're not more talented than me. And so I'm due to have exactly the same amount of wealth that you have. And it's unfair that you have more than I have. All of those have at its core this entitlement thing. And this entitlement thing is raising up in our culture. And for those of us that are on the opposite end of the spectrum, it's pretty disturbing to us, because it smacks of a lack of personal responsibility. It smacks of a lack of initiative. It says that somehow that the only way to fix things is a governmental fix, which would be communism, basically taking over all of our assets and thereby redistributing them to the entitled ones that don't have the assets and haven't done anything to earn the assets. So this entitlement spirit is a disturbing spirit. So I've been thinking about it, because in light of the Smart Money, Smart Kids book and all the speaking we've been doing on teaching kids how to handle money, I'm thinking about where does this spirit come from, and really what is the antidote to it? Because I got to tell you, it's highly unattractive. I mean, the idea that you're due something that you didn't do anything to get, that you look up and you're on third base and somebody set you there and you feel like you hit a triple, is an unattractive character quality. Highly unattractive. So why would we ever want our kids to have this mentality? Because in the marketplace, they're not marketable. In the marketplace, people don't reward this I'm due something even though I haven't done anything to get that thing mentality. It's unattractive. I think the opposite of it is probably gratitude. There's an arrogance to entitlement, and there is a sense of humility to gratitude. Gratitude says, thank you. Thank you for being my customer. Thank you for allowing me to serve your table. Thank you for giving me a job that allows me to feed my family and buy electricity for my kids and heating and cooling for my home. Thank you for working for me and working with me on my team. And I'm going to say thank you by the way I pay you and the things I do for you if you're one of my team members working on my team. Thank you, Lord, for the blessings that you've poured into my life. Thank you is an incredible expression of gratitude, and I got to tell you, it's highly attractive. Think about a child in your presence that doubles up their fist and is red-faced and acts like they deserve something and has a little temper fit, versus the child that smiles and says, thank you for what you've done for me. Thank you for this gift. Thank you for this birthday gift. Not having a hissy fit because the cake is the wrong color. And we've got a whole culture that's having a hissy fit because their cake at their birthday is the wrong color, because they think the axis of the world runs through the center of their head. So entitlement has at its essence this sense of arrogance. So how do we combat that? Well, as I said, at the core of gratitude is a sense of humility versus arrogance. And so it starts with humility. And humility can then lead to gratitude. And humility is not humiliation. Humility is, hey, I understand my place. I understand that if I don't do something, nothing's going to happen. Humility then can lead to gratitude. And by the way, gratitude can lead to contentment. But you will never find someone who is entitled who is content. Think about that. That's a little bit profound if you work your way through it. And so this idea of what we want to teach our children or who we want to be as people is, I want to start with a sense of humility. Now, humility is not, I think less of myself. That's false humility. Humility, as C.S. Lewis said, I think less of myself. It's I think of myself less. I'm not was worried about me. It's not all about me. That's a sense of humility. And so we need to work on that ourselves. We need to definitely have our kids begin to understand that concept, which leads them to the ability to be grateful. Because again, if you want to be a highly attractive human being, be a grateful human being.